welcome back to my channel. So today on this video we're going to be doing science part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, you make sure you go see part 1, and then this is quite related to that one, and we're concentrating on cells, organisms and stuff. So today's lesson is more interesting because I have a different topic for you guys. She's literally like based on cells, but it's like a different one. So, shall we go through the slide? Okay, title, animal, plant, cell. Make sure you have a notebook with you, because this will really be helpful. I can promise you that. And then take some notes as you go along, or record any information I put there that you think that would be helpful. And then I can promise you, taking notes and then having a notebook every single lesson will be really helpful. I've experienced it myself and it's really helpful. So every science lesson, I have a vocabulary, not just this. I do like different topics, different subjects based on different stuff. So if you have any concerns, any topics I can help you with, make sure you let me know in the comments below. If the comment section is closed, go check any other videos. They might be open because I just have a few issues with that. Okay, now let's not waste any more time and let's get straight to the lesson. Vocabulary: cells, animals, animal, plants, organisms. So vocabulary means like I haven't got a do now, but vocabulary means like words we'll be using or you might hear today. So first of all, what is an animal cell? Before I even show you the next part, what do you think an animal cell is? You know what a cell is, you know what an animal cell is. An animal. So when you put an animal cell, what do you think? There's no right or wrong answer. So this is how an animal cell looks like. And an animal cell is made up of many parts, but here are the 4 more. Like the 4 main ones you'll be asked in school, jobs, or anything in your life are nucleus, cytoplasm, ribosome, it's not even here, but yeah, cell membrane, and mitochondria. So these are what create the 4 animal cell. Different cells have different things, but this one has nucleus, cell membrane, cytoplasm, mitochondria, and ribosome. So we're all going to explain these ones. So here are the meaning of the part of an animal cell. So as you can see, a nucleus, this is controls what the cell does. So this is the nucleus. It's like the rocky things. So this is the nucleus, like the brain. Don't call it the brain because you'll get it wrong and whatever. But just to remember, I call it the brain. So now we're going to go to look some words and we're going to discuss them. Cytoplasm is a sort of jelly thing that fills. This is the bluish stuff over here. It's not sure blue. This is just a diagram I did to show you. So over here, this bluish old thing that's filling like water, this is called cytoplasm, which is like jelly substance. Now we have cell membrane. This is a skin around the cell, so basically it protects the cell together or keeps it in like place. Mitochondria, these are where aerobic respiration happens. I'm not going to go into that because it's a whole different lesson. I'll do different videos. There are 2 different respiration. I'm not going to spoil it for next lesson, but it's really interesting to learn about. This is what science is about. Really interesting, really fun, never boring. You can just say whatever comes in your mind. And yeah, so if you go through that one more time, just remember, cytoplasm is the jelly substance inside the cell. A cell membrane is the wall, like wall-ish, around the cell that keeps the cell together. A nucleus controls what the cell's activity is, like the brain. And ribosome is like the little dotty thing, substances inside the cell. Mitochondria, these are like brownish things, rocky things. Now we know all the meanings. Now we have 2 different types: an animal cell and a plant cell. There are many more. Like I said, organisms are made up of cells, which are living things. So over here, what is a plant cell? So before the same thing, what did you think a plant cell was? So a plant cell is also made up of many cells. Here are some: cell wall, vacuole, and chloroplast. You might have noticed it doesn't have the exact same as over here, but these are like the other 3. Yeah, I've mentioned an animal cell doesn't have them, but a plant cell has those 3 and also those 4. So it has all of them. And basically, so here we have nucleus, cytoplasm, cell membrane, and mitochondria. I'm going to show you a quick trick to remember it. So just remember an animal cell and then add those on: cell wall, vacuole, chloroplast. Important that you know that animal cells don't have cell wall or vacuole or chloroplast. So an animal doesn't have a vacuole or cell wall or chloroplast, but it also has don't get chloroplast and cytoplasm mixed up. So chloroplast, vacuole, and cell wall, they are not found in animal cell, but cytoplasm, nucleus, cell membrane are also found in plant cell as well. And like over here, see cytoplasm, nucleus, cell membrane, cell wall. Just remember, cell membrane and cell wall are not the same thing. And like I was saying, cell wall is like cell wall and cell membrane are not the same. And vacuole and chloroplast. So just take a look at this diagram just for a quick second. Not this one, the animal cell one. And remember it in your head. It's easy to remember. Cytoplasm, jelly substance. Cell membrane is the wall like it. Nucleus is the brain. And mitochondria is where all respiration happens. And yeah. And now we're going to look at the meanings. Here are the meanings. So cell wall, this is a stiff outlayer around the cell membrane. It supports the cell. So what do I mean by stiff outlayer? It's like a really thinnish outlayer around the cell membrane. It just supports the cell. And a vacuole is filled with cell sap. Cell sap is like a liquid substance that contains salt and sugar, like all these substances. And then chloroplast, these are where photosynthesis happens. Photosynthesis is like a process, like using plants to make food. I'm not going to go into that because it's a whole different lesson and I don't want to spoil it as well. So each lesson, if you're new, I also have a quiz. Each lesson, just to recap, if you got some of these wrong, write them down, write them in the comments below, or if the comments not waiting, just keep on your notebook, and then I'll make sure I'll go in detail and do the questions you got wrong. These are really simple ones. Some of you should get them right, so if you don't, it's absolutely fine if you don't. Here you have 3 mark yourself out of 3. So you have just about 1 minute to get through these questions. They're really easy, and I'm just going to read them out to you guys. So, we got number 1. Here's the answer. Vacuole, chloroplast, and cell wall. What is the nucleus? I'm going to go through the answers now. Nucleus. The nucleus controls what the cell does. Choose 2 different cells and write the meaning for them. So for me, I chose nucleus and vacuole. Filled with cell sap, and the nucleus controls what the cell does, like the brain activity. So if you have any concerns or anything you're worried about, any topic you want me to go through, any subject, if you get it and you really think I did well, should give it a like, share, subscribe, and put it down below. Remember, if there's no comment, just keep on a notebook. Remember guys, to use the notebook and you can go over the video again and do all that. And I hope to see you guys next time. Stay safe, keep learning.